Okay, hopefully you can see that.
Yes.
If you
Mhm.
can't, holler at me. So, we're getting very close to the end here of our curriculum. So by now we know all the letters, we know all the vowels, all the movements. Um, so we should be able to go to some other types of exercises. Um, Hopefully in the springtime-ish, getting into summer. We'll see. I don't have a schedule yet, but I think he asked me about what's happening next week. Next week, I believe we will have a class with a similar format, so online only. Same thing for the following week. I think there will be yet another class, also kind of like a shortened format. So thinking uh, roughly 40 minutes, just because that's what my Zoom allows. When I'm in the classroom, once it's hooked up to the system, there's, I think it's a paid Zoom account, so we have unlimited time together. Um, but um, when I'm on the go, it's not really an option. But by the time that I do come back in April, I hope to start us off with some new stuff. Um, and hopefully we'll be diving into reading a lot more, maybe doing some more speaking exercises. And if there would be anything that you would personally like to work on, we can do that as well. All right. And I don't know if I am visible. I think I am. I probably just don't see it on the screen. Okay. So this one is exercises in similar letters. Let me move you to the side so I can see it as well. I think this is the view. Okay, there. So let's just go ahead and read together. Um, and let's start maybe with John. Would you like to read Mispal Echad, number one?
Sure, thanks. Number one, Ha'el Ha'melech Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah El Elyon.
Yes. All right, good reading.
Thanks.
And what does it mean?
Right.
Good
Ha'el
job.
Ha'melech Hagadol, God, the great king. Um, Hagibor would be the warrior, the hero, the
Mhm.
Hanorah, the awesome one, and the Most High, El Elyon,
Yes.
God Most
Yes.
High. Mhm.
Great. Yeah, Gibel can be also mighty or mighty one. It's also
Right.
a good rendering. So you'll
Mm.
see some kind of the idea behind this particular exercise is to mind the Gimel and the Nun. So on occasion we made some mistakes with Daled and Reish, for example. These guys might look similar, so just have to pay attention to the differences. And that will come as your eye will be trained to uh, pick it up. Let's go with Brent. Mispal Stein.
Okay. Ki Vashem Kado Kado Kad Kad Shach הגדול והנורא בטח, בטח, בטחנו.
Okay. So from the top, I will you can see my cursor, correct?
טוב,
Okay.
yes.
So I will go slowly over it and you can follow me, all right? So ki v'shem
בשם
kachecha
קדשך
hagadol v'hanora batachnu. So a couple of words that we kind of stumbled upon would be this one. So that's kachecha and batachnu. It could be, I'm just guessing, Brent, you might want to correct me, but is it because of the shva? Is that confusing still?
You know, I think I'm understanding that some of those are kind of like a syllable marker, at least in my mind, they tend to be syllable markers. So I try to pause at the end of that and then go with the next syllable. So I don't know if it's that so much or if it's just the combination of the dalet and the shin and some of the letters that to me don't go together in
Yeah,
English well.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think a helpful exercise is to really try uh, and go letter by letter. Really kind of try to slow down because the way that we read in English, I think we take it in chunks um, because we have vowel letters. We have vowel letters in Hebrew as well, but the things that really help us uh, move the consonants around are the vowel points, right? That we don't have in the English. So when we're looking at letters, we kind of take it in chunks. We take the L and the E together, the double T and the E and the R, right? So it's kind of like we're taking it in chunks. That's kind of like the way that your mind is kind of accustomed to do that, I suppose. But once you get to the Hebrew, it's like a bunch of consonants slammed together. And the vowel points are kind of in the way. You're trying to grab them, and it's difficult. So, what I would advise is just imagine there is like a line in here that would separate it from the rest. And you want to try and read like one letter at a time. You could also imagine that the vowel markings are themselves like a letter of sorts. So you're kind of reading from the top to the bottom and go like so and start like this. So here, and regarding the shva, it's almost like a stop. So usually it's silent, kind of like your default position would be that it is silent. So, so in this instance, it will be kad. Will be kad. For some reason, it won't highlight the kuf, but so kad. Okay, then that will kind of stop you right there because it's silent. So the syllable would be kad, right? Kad. Now, this one closed. Now you start afresh. But here, what might be confusing is that you begin with like a stop. You begin with a pause. And because you begin with a pause, it cannot be a pause. So it has to move somewhere. It cannot be it cannot be sh, right? It needs to go somewhere. So this becomes what we in the beginning were discussing is the ultra short. So what is in here is a good example of a shvanach. Here it will be a shva na, a moving shva, so to speak. It has to go somewhere because this syllable, the one beforehand, it closed. Now this one has to move,
Okay.
right? So kad shecha.
Kad shecha.
Okay, and here we have ba. So think about a line right here. You kind of begin with the bet. Ba, tach. You have the stopper here, kind of functions as a stopper. This is shva nach, right? Ba, tach, and then no. All right,
Thank you.
sure.
Mhm.
Okay. I should probably say it might be confusing, but maybe just for you guys to have it in the back of your mind. So the way that we read it together was kadshecha, but in this particular case, this will make the o sound. So it'll be kodshecha, and that is because it is within a closed, unaccented syllable. So in cases of closed, unaccented syllables, we have the kamatz become something that's called a kamatz katan. In Christian seminary textbooks, I think they call it in kamatz chatuf. Again, I don't want you to think about it too much because like I don't want you to be looking for it all the time. Like every time you see a kamatz, default to the ah sound. The reason that I mean, the more you get used to a particular language, when you hear it in this particular line, this is actually a verse from the Bible. I'm not sure exactly from where it comes, but you remember it as kochecha, and so a lot of the times it will be just imprinted in your memory. But here, anyway, closed unaccented syllable will give the all sound. So the full reading of it would be ki v'shem kodshecha hagadol v'hanora batachnu. Okay, and the translation would be for v'shem kodshecha, in the name of your holiness, hagadol v'hanora, the great and the awesome, we trusted. Batachnu. So the nu, to remember a little bit of the pronouns that we had, anachnu. So the nu would indicate us. Batachnu, we trusted. So batachnu might be a new word. But you know gadol, you know Shem, kadosh, 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 right? We remember that very well. Okay, questions so far? I feel like I unloaded a lot. in like the last 5
No,
minutes.
thank you. That was helpful, Arthur.
Okay, if it's not helpful, stop me and
No,
I'll
it was
try to shift.
very
Okay,
helpful.
okay. Yes, I aspire to be helpful. Um, at least I aspire to be helpful. מייקה, בבקשה, מספר 3.
נגילה וניש ונשמחה בשו תך.
Yes, good. Good correction there. But this is precisely right. נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך. נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
Smecha isn't that joy or happiness or
Yes,
something?
yes. So,
And that's and happiness, right? Like because it's ve,
yes.
then
Yes, so gil is the word for joy. It's also used as a boy name. Today, a lot of boy names are also girl names, so I would not be surprised to see a girl by the name of Gil. But it's basically joy. So Nagila is don't want to get too much into the biblical here, but we um, will be joyous together. V'nismecha, we will be happy. So Gil and Simcha, happiness and joy. B'yeshuatecha, so Yeshua. Any guesses what Yeshua is?
Shua.
Well, the
Oh, you said
translation.
be
You are
in
Your
Yeshua
salvation.
or in your salvation. Okay.
Yes, yes. We will rejoice and we'll be glad, or we'll be happy in your salvation. B'yeshuatecha. Okay. Is the baby can speak yet, Micah? No, no, she can't. She can't read yet. No,
Almost.
it's her turn. Tell her it's her turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby, do you want to take a turn? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Circling back to John C. Oh wait, Mary Ellen. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Mary Ellen.
okay. So number 4. Goaleno. Goal. Avotenu.
Yes. Good reading.
Goaleno.
Just in case you know, I think there's a bunch of words here that we don't know. So
I would say Avotenu. I don't know. Our Father, maybe.
yeah, that's good.
Goel. I don't know what Goel is. And I don't know what the first one is either.
Yeah. So these will be the same. So let's say that
Okay,
Avatenu,
what's
you
this?
said
Yeah, our Father.
our fathers,
Our
will be
fathers. Okay, sure.
plural.
So
If
what's
it
Goel?
was singular, it was Avinu without the tav, without the vav and the tav.
Avenu.
So if you look at this, And just imagine that this, oh man, for some reason it doesn't, yeah. Imagine this was erased and you have the word avot means fathers in the plural. So avotenu would be our fathers. It's just adding the suffix there makes it
Mhm.
possessive or whatever, ours, avotenu. Now goel is redeemer.
Goel.
Redeemer, our Redeemer.
Goel means redeemer. And goalenu, you said?
Our Redeemer.
Exactly right.
Hmm.
Exactly right. Our redeemer, the redeemer,
Our fathers.
the redeemer of our fathers. Yeah. So here we have to. So this is a construct. Goel avotenu. So we have to supply the of redeemer our fathers. Well, redeemer our father, redeemer of our fathers. Okay. So it's kind of like
Hmm.
two. I think I mentioned it before. Once you'll start translating things one by one by one, and then sometimes putting it on paper is useful. And then you see how you can parse the syntax a little bit better. Now, John, you spell
Right.
Hamesh.
Hamesh, yes. Yotzreinu Tzur Yeshuatecha. No, sorry, Yeshuateinu. Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
good.
Mhm. I know that Tzur is rock of our salvation, Tzur Yeshuateinu.
Mm-hmm.
But Yotzreinu, is that a similar construction or root?
They'll be different.
Or is it, yeah, it's Yotzer. Is it our, I can't remember like the exact word. Does it come from Yotzer?
Yes. And do you remember that one?
Um, to come out or something like that.
So it's to make.
To make, right, sure. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, it's okay.
So our maker,
Yes. Our maker, the rock of our salvation.
salvation.
Yes.
Right.
And again, you can see the no, you can see the suffix here and the suffix here. Okay, great. Oops. Oh well. All right. So let's go with Isbal Shesh. Micah, right? Oh my gosh, I got it all wrong. Where is it, Brent?
I think
Brent.
I think it's me.
Okay.
Led do do
Mm-hmm.
they do
Mm-hmm.
na
Good.
nagid gad lecha.
Good. Great. So I love it what you did, right? Just taking it a letter at a time. What is the vowel that goes with this letter? And just move on, right? From right to left. And you got it. It's great. Ledo, vado, nagid, godlecha. So this is again like one of those kamatz katan examples. I apologize, but godlecha, it's fine. Godlecha, it's fine. It's I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like we spent so much time getting the kamats, and then towards the end, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's not read it this way. Let's read it that way because there's this rule, and the kamats can be also an elf sound. Anyway, ledo vado. I don't know if we um, well, I think if you have some memory, I think it's from the Psalms, if I'm not mistaken. you'll have a better job probably identifying exactly where it's from. But as we were translating, it might just occur to you. So the word dor is generation. Also a Hebrew name for the boy. Or a girl, I suppose. So ledor vador. So from a generation to a generation. Nagid will say, or we will speak of. So lehagid is to tell, so maybe even to tell. Godlecha, the greatness. So from a generation to a generation, or every single generation, will tell of your greatness. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Mary Ellen, since you're in the same box, I'll go to you.
Netzach, Netzachim, Kedusha, Tacha, Nak, Dish.
Yes. Okay, good. This one looks a little bit on the difficult side for sure. Again, it starts, well, just like in here, right? It begins with a shva. It begins with this stop, right?
Mhm.
I don't see. Okay, I see the timer now. Okay. Netzachim, right? So it makes the ultra short. Netzachim. Netzachim. And then this one again starts with the ultra short ke, and then do, shat. We have this functions as our stopper. Then cha, kedushatcha. And then here we have another stopper here. Eshvanach, nak, dish. Those are two syllables here. Nak, dish. So something similar is also happening over here. We have a vav, u, lenetzach. Netzachim. Lenetzach. So again, the ultra short will be here.
What's the, can you say the first word? I'm not sure
Yes.
if you're muted.
Ulenetzach.
Ul. Ulenetzach. Okay.
This is bad. Or show up on that.
Clarifying questions? Yeah. Is there something here that seems a little bit weird and unusual you want me to try and maybe explain a little bit better? Mirella, you look puzzled.
I know, I'm just looking at that first word. That's okay.
Okay. Is it because of the vav?
No, so you know when chet's at the end of the word, I kind of forget. I'm not sure if I was in that class or not, but I like
We can
that
go back
last
for a
syllable.
second.
Is it sach or is it sacha?
So that will be tzach.
Sach. Okay.
And what we want to look is
Okay.
that when we have the patach underneath the chet, and it's in the end of a word. So two things have to happen for it to be ach. is that it's right there at the end, and that it has a patach underneath, like in this word, meniach, right? It's not menich, and it's not menicha, it's meniach,
Maniach.
okay? So the
Interesting.
same thing with Noach.
No.
And that might be a good way for you guys to remember the rule, because it's easy to remember
No.
the name, right?
Yeah.
Noah, Noach. Okay, all right.
So then pronounce that first word for me again, would you please?
So, ulenetzach.
Ulenetz.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. And again, if you have a question, just don't try to bury it. I mean, really just ask anything. This is what I'm here for. It's for you guys. Okay. And translation, of course. Ulenetzach netzachim. So the word netzach means eternity. This exercise has a lot of words that we don't know. They really dipped into the biblical language here. And this is probably indicative of the philosophy of the Jewish prayer in general in America, like in America specifically. A lot of families growing up here with a second language are going to teach this to these children, because again, remember, we're working with a curriculum for Jewish children that want to learn the prayer book. What's happening in the prayer book, majority of it is based off of scripture. A lot of it is direct quotations. So they want for their kids to be able to read it and pray through it. As to what it means, well, that is a different matter. Definitely the goal is understanding, but they want to get their kids up to speed so they can start reading their Siddur and pray through it. Understanding is great if they have time for it, but you want to be able to pray in this language. A lot of the frustration of many American Jews, as far as, I mean, it's not my personal experience, but I know that a lot of people growing in conservative circles, probably less so in Orthodox, would probably educate their children more in meaning. But in conservative and reform, I mean, in the past, at the very least, were praying from books that they did not understand what they were saying. They were taught to read, but it's as far as they went. Of course, every single experience is different. I'm not putting all the eggs in one basket. I don't want to do that. Okay, we have about 3 minutes. Let's read one more. Number 8. Who's next? I'm sorry, I lost count. Micah, yes.
Hodu la ki ki re ki ki kiru
Good.
bish bishen bishemo.
So just a couple of corrections. You did very well. So hodu. So again, kind of like what the exercise is trying to do is not necessarily to confuse you, but to basically make you pay attention to things that might be similar to each other and just distinguish them. whenever you're going to encounter this, a hey with the geresh. A geresh is this little stroke over here. That's a short for God. So usually here you will say Hodu la Adonai. Hodu la Adonai. And then this one is Kir'u Vishmo. So Kir, this is one syllable. And kind of slice it right here in the middle. You see the blinking cursor. Kir'u. So two syllables. Again, the Shvanach kind of functions as this closer to the syllable, right? Kir, and then second one will be U. And Vishmo. You said Bishmo, but we don't have the gesh in the middle of the bet. So it's a V. It makes a V sound. So it's Bishmo. All right. And you usually see that before a Shva. And it's like a bump rule. We can talk about that next week. Bezrat Hashem. Hodul Adonai Kir'u Vishmo. Give thanks to the Lord. Call on His name. All right. And I think we are out of time. I have just in the top corner that have less than 1 minute. Thank you for logging in. Felt like I spoke a lot, but I really hope that it was helpful. I was really trying to be helpful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.